Are you ready for it?
I hope so.
Don't make it dad.
Don't make it, Dad. Okay. Mom. And last time on PeakD&D, we were going to pick up some cool clothes at Button's shop, and we got a little bit more than we bargained for. Some really cool magical powers built into these things. Not only are they self-cleaning, they have like exceptional pockets of many things. They have like little pockets of holding. They have space for extra weapons. Now, like, Orrin is a supreme commander of something or other, and Jules, the minister, is here to make you feel cool. And Ravi can Hadouken, and it's pretty great. So we decided to jump onto a teleport and see where it takes us in Rowana. We ended up in the Cloud Giant city, and there was a big explosion, I guess, directly preceding their arrival, killing the Cloud Giant king. The princess called for the guards, and now we have to see what's going to happen. Suddenly transported to the now exploded Cloud Giant city of Zerda, you are finding yourselves surrounded by some cloud giants and bearing down on this scene of destruction. What are you guys gonna do?
We just got here. We did not do this.
Yeah, look at us. Does it look like, I mean, there's no evidence of like struggle.
The guard stops short, like points his
no evidence
thing at you.
Like what? 10 seconds ago.
We came from Jastian. I mean, are we still on the pillar?
I mean,
You guys are. Yeah.
Deuces.
He goes, what? You weren't responsible for this attack?
No.
no.
What? What could possibly have happened to
I don't know.
cause the
Was it fire giants? They don't seem to like you guys very much.
fire giants? But how would they even get up here? They don't, unless there's some kind of
Is it Rowana,
fetch the
god, doing this?
Possibly. I don't know. Have you seen Rowana?
Isn't that your god? Is Rowana your god?
no
Rowana.
Sarala.
Sarala.
Ooh, I
okay.
want to take it.
Yeah. Same song, different god.
She says, we haven't heard anything from our goddess ever since with the arrival of with the breaking of the barriers. We've been looking. That's why we've lifted the city out of its location, and this is most disturbing.
When did this happen?
Literally right before you arrived. This just happened. There was a bright flash of light. Things exploded. We're now drifting, barely able to keep afloat. I'm waiting on a report from engineering to see what's going on.
Did we do this?
And suddenly, the three of you are standing in the throne room next to my father's body. So what am I supposed to think?
I know this looks bad.
You say you're the Vortorum, the chosen champions of the gods,
We are, and we just found.
and yet all you have done is brought destruction into our peaceful city.
No, we actually got here right after the destruction happened.
And there would have been destruction sooner if we hadn't stopped the fire giants from attacking you with a train full of explosives 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
And who the fuck are you?
I am.
Just got out of here.
Am I pointing again?
You're pointing at everyone.
Julia's pointing now.
I pointed this time. Yeah, I did.
Just the way you said it was
Okay.
very like incendiary. Like, it's what happened earlier.
Oh, yeah, whoops.
Yeah, you're okay. Allow me to back up a moment. What you have said, first of all, is just, I'm going to tell you, it has made me I'm a bit distressed at this moment in time. I am not sure exactly what's happening to our city. I'm not sure what is happening that involves the three of you, but we have been made aware. We've heard reports that the Vortorum have also returned, along with the gods. If you say you are they, I will believe you for the time being. I do not think you meant to bring destruction here, but
Do you have a healing potion, or can we get the dad? Can we stabilize the dad? I mean, I'm hearing what you're saying. Is the dad okay?
I think he's dead.
Is he dead? Okay, is he dead?
He's kind of crushed beneath the giant
Okay,
crystal pillar.
go on. I'm sorry.
She said, great, yes. I'm sorry. I am Princess Numira. You are in my realm, the realm of my father.
Not anymore.
May he rest in power.
And we have a few bigger things to deal with at this time, but...
Great. How can we help? That's what we do. We are the Vortorum. We show up and we help.
Yes, well, we should probably work on making sure the city doesn't crash into the mountainside at any given point. Well, Zerda is a city that exists above the clouds. It sits above a spot that there's a settlement down on the earth, but the main city, the castle where you stand right now, remains in the clouds to move if we so desire. But
not to the Fey realm, though.
No, we stay
Okay, good.
pretty much.
There's just another city. It's pretty close by, actually. It does the same kind of thing.
Oh, you're talking about Moonstone, I imagine. Yes, they are the first to turn tail and hide when things get rough. It is true. We are a bit different minded. This is a city built for siege, built for we have the capability to defend ourselves should we find the need to. However, we're not expecting to be attacked from within our own gates and my very throne room, my father's throne room. But I will have to consult with my mage to see if he can discern the nature of this, whatever has happened here, whatever this attack may have been. But
I'm something of the magical
We got the dean.
leader
We got
of the Vortorum. I might be able to help in this
Yeah,
situation.
he is
You are
the
skilled in the-
Archmagus of the Vortorum. Is that what we're going with? What do we...
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
cool.
a work-
Multiple titles. A lot of people
we'll
have multiple
workshop
titles,
it.
and a lot of we're workshopping it. All right. Well, Archmagus, I would welcome your counsel and the help of the Vortorum. Thank you. She dismisses the guard and says, "Check in with
Oh, thank God. Oh,
check in with the man."
I'm gonna put down my sword.
So he runs down to like
Put everything back in
the
my pockets.
the the engine room of the city.
Sure.
Will you pull out like a magnifying glass from one of your pockets? Since
Oh, I
gonna be
did get one, didn't
investigating?
Oh, yeah. Phew, I pull out a magnifying glass. What seems to be the problem?
Can't you
All right, make
actually
me-
solve?
Yeah, I'll use the help. I'll use my bardic help action to help Ravi actually solve this. Or,
Okay.
Guidance. Whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. Use guidance. Make me an Arcana check. To
I mean,
sort of-
I would use if I can help too. I don't know how I would help.
That's not how help works.
I know.
You have to come up with a good
don't know how
idea of how
help
to
just-
help.
give him a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah,
and,
thumbs up. Encouragement.
Yeah, encouragement. You're the smartest wizard boy I know.
I would bond with you if I could.
Just unbond the sword, please.
Not helping.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I will attempt to discern magical stuff. I will attempt to
Use
discern
bigger words.
magical
Use
things.
bigger words.
Woof. Here's an 18. 24.
24. Excellent. So you are just beginning to, you sort of entered these portals with a little bit of a lack of understanding, but like
Yes.
sort of having gone through them now, like seeing the magic at work, sort of like
Yep.
examining it as it, you get a little bit of an insight into how these work. These work along the same magical roots of like the ley lines that are themselves ingrained into Argilia
Yep.
that seem to even connect realms above and below. Like there's sort of these like magical like streaks of ore, like actual
like an
magical things that are attuned with the gods and things like that. So you think that activating that this rune activating was actually rigged to trigger some kind of explosion, that there would have to be some kind of like resonant like a feedback loop almost that was created by activating this that caused a kind of explosion of Roanan god power maybe this was like laying in wait for this very moment for the Vortorum to come through the gate. It seems like you are the only ones that can really utilize this type of thing. This may have just been a rather unfortunate, but you seem to be the triggering event. Activating this portal seems to be the triggering event behind this.
You just yub-nubbed us?
What does
again?
What doesn't make sense is that like it would take like a massive amount of the like god stone, the crystal, the whatever. Like it would need some kind of material to like expand this small, like it could have caused a small explosion, but like not something that would cause all these crazy like growths of these crystals and the sky crystal, for lack of a better word. So there's probably something else going on. It seems that this may have been part of like what they were, like what the fire giants were transporting. Like they were like, maybe this was another delivery of that same kind of like catalyst or whatever would cause this. Like it was kind of gunpowdery to you guys, but it was laced with god stone that they had been mining at that facility.
But how did I get here?
So this seems like this may have been ongoing. You like with your Arcana check, as you're looking at this crystal that is sort of like, it is definitely like orangey, like and starlight, like Roana as well, but it's also like a little. It's got traces of like fire giant, like gunpowder smoke stuff too. So this has probably been an ongoing process. And while you guys that train may have been the catalyst, they were trying to get it up to this flying city. So it may have like, you're not 100% sure, like that's a little more of an investigation check. But as far as the magic is concerned, there was one element that you were the sort of insight, you were the spark. And then there was all these other like little cachets perhaps planted throughout the city that caused it to sort of like erupt in these crystals. They are definitely connected to Roana, but they are also like a sort of a permutation of it, a corruption of that like pure god energy in some way.
Yeah, like a
What's
misuse. Like the crystal stuff. It's like
Yeah,
a
the
misuse.
bombs.
Yeah, like the crystal, they like
They weaponized
yeah.
the godstone.
Yeah.
Against its own people.
Yeah, by use of like magic that has not been seen in this realm for a while.
You've got your comical magnifying glass out.
So if you can like leave out the part where
So
it's
what
our
I can
fault.
tell, so what I can tell so far, can I like take a sample or something, or like of the fire?
Oh yeah, you can find this
traces or
crystal.
something
Like there's,
that?
I mean, there's little bits of it everywhere because
Yeah.
it literally like erupted through and out of walls. It like knocked over stuff. There's pieces of that crystal and the real like refined sky crystal that this thing is made of.
This is what I can tell you, Princess
Nimera.
Nimera. This was the work of fire giants. The problem is I don't know how they got in here, but see, as you can tell here, and I'll show her, the fire giant laced. We've come across, like we said, my learned colleague said, we came across the fire giants once before in Roana. No, where were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Roana, you were on the
Like,
coast
on the
away
north
from
side, though,
Zorda.
right?
On the
Yeah, you were on the
East
northern
Coast.
shores.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we found that they were
Like north and
transporting a something that could just explode with a lot of energy, and we think it was, now with some other ideas, Godstone energy, which that's what this is. It's Rowan's Godstone, but they manipulated it and laced it with their explosions and like made it to corrupt and explode and destroy rather than help. And we have a lot of experience with Godstones and how they can work and how powerful they are. And how they got it here, I'm not sure, but it's definitely the work of fire giants.
Interesting.
Are we in the ether?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Our people do have ties to the ether realm, but we are here in the physical world of Argilia. We are
Okay.
well. If the altitude indicator is anything, we were about a mile up, and now we're maybe 3/4 of a mile up in the sky above.
So I don't know, I guess,
The
who's
cliffs of
been
Rowan.
through here since. I don't know how fire giant, who they employ to set these sort of bombs in this place, or how they got in here, but it was definitely their doing of planting these, and not sure what purpose, but we do kind of know that apparently they dislike you
Well,
for some reason.
My father was well loved by his people, and perhaps a bit too welcoming to outsiders. In the past several months, he had been trying to make peace with the fire giants and garner some kind of treaty or
is troubling for
annexation
sure.
of them. He had in his employ a grand vizier,
It's always the vizier.
a mechanist of one who was was a great engineer, a great builder, and he had intrinsic knowledge and understanding of the sky crystal that we have, and they were working on something. He allowed his vizier, his royal engineer at this point, to come and go freely from Zerda, the city on the ground, to the palace up here, Zerda.
And unfortunately, I think this is what he might have been working on.
Well, they'd been making improvements to the castle, to the engines that they have inborn knowledge from the Ignited Straits of how modes of operation and things work. I can't believe he did disappear. He said he was going on a research mission about the great flash in the sky at the breaking of the barriers. He was supposed to come back, but he and his compatriots had left shortly after that.
Kieran?
They haven't been here, but
Why not?
that this tragedy would befall us is beyond comprehension. The damage alone to the city's infrastructure and our countries, let alone our lands, and we've already been fighting battles with fringe elements of the fire giants. They've on our shores, like you've said, they've made insurgencies into our realms and started subjugating many of our people. Not the people they haven't, as far as I knew, they hadn't made an ingress into our floating city and fortress, but they certainly have made their intentions known.
To be fair, you don't know if it was the Grand Vizier. I mean, there could have been people on the payroll. Like, I don't know how many people have access to this room specifically. But, I mean, just because...
From what you're telling me, that this fortress that you came upon was sanctioned by my father and the Grand Engineer, but they were supposedly just transporting fortification supplies to make our walls stronger, our sky engines faster.
Well, then, no, yeah, that Grand Vizier totally lied to you. They were definitely building bombs.
And that fortification is disassembled.
We did take care of that fortification.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
truly.
With one of the bombs that we confiscated.
We hadn't heard from them. The original, one of the final deliveries, they said, of some of the raw materials they had been garnering out of the mines on the cliffs there. There's a lot of magical excess magical ley lines out there that has a lot of the ore, Rowan ore. But
I'm just imagining we got the whole thing wrong. You know?
We like blew up the charity arm of the fire giant.
yeah, this is like
outreach program.
UNICEF, and they're bringing in.
Oh god, it was a kid's camp. Oh no.
Yeah, those were all children, giants. That's why that one guy was so scared.
Sure.
They were all kids. They had those like dogs with
Great.
them and stuff. So she is. You're sort of there. There was sort of this grand plot at large to cause this, and it seemed like the last thing they were waiting for was something to activate that old magic in that portal that would then trigger some kind of explosion.
How vast is it? Is it centered in this room, or is the whole city? Is the whole floating city ruined?
You see, she sort of like there is like a staircase and sort of like a grand balcony. You guys start to see through the clouds that are sort of outside, that you can see like a vast like ringed city that is sort of like suspended in the clouds. Like you guys see there's sort of like almost a cloud cover or casement around this thing, but you can see like down into the city below you, and there are like giant juts of crystal in many places. It doesn't look like the city is not completely incapable of flight at this point. You're not plummeting, but it has been severely damaged. You think that if the amount that you guys saw on that train, if that's any indication, like there's definitely maybe only half of what it would take to completely just rend this city asunder. So it's sort of like half-assed, like they didn't get to finish what they were doing, but it's still wreaking damage. You see like not just clouds, but you see like smoke and various things have like caught on fire, and the city is in a bit of a disarray.
Storm clouds?
Clouds?
The storm?
Yeah. This cloud giant city is it's definitely, the whole thing is sort of like tilted. It's like, special finning around in sort of a lazy sort of spiral as you're losing altitude. It's not dire. You're not like plummeting to the ground. But that may have been the initial intention.
Can we help stabilize this? Do we need
to go back to Jastian?
Look, we got
you guys got this. We got Resi.
Hey, it was real nice to meet you guys. This has been fun.
Step on the thing, Ravi. Step on
So she says, we don't really know what to do. We're going to try to stabilize the sky engines and get the crystals back in alignment as best I can do. I mean, like this literally happened a minute ago for her, and to you guys too, I guess, really. But so she says, I can if you.
Yeah, tell us how to help. I don't know what to do with sky crystals, but I'm good at healing. I can run around and heal people and try to tend to
certainly, yes, that would be
injured
very
folks.
helpful. If are you putting out the vibe? Are you like trying to be like
I'm
peace and
like, what's
calm?
up?
Are you trying to be peace and calm?
Your dad just
What-
died?
completely
Cool.
different person.
What emotion are you emanating? I guess. What are you trying to instill?
Yeah.
This is the opposite of evil Julius. There's like Julius, evil
Playboy
Julius,
Julius.
Playboy Julius.
Yeah, just like
She is like 17 feet tall.
I don't
so.
have competence
Julius
and
likes big women.
The
Reassurance, sort
Yeah,
of like,
totally.
okay, like we got this. We're okay.
Hope, competence, hope.
Hope. Okay, great. Yeah. So she, as you're talking to her, you kind of see her like visibly relax a little bit. Like she sort of squares her shoulders. Like she realizes now that she is in charge.
Well, and say yeah, and your people are going to need you to be like a symbol of strength in the midst of this. Like as bad as it is here, imagine everyone is freaking out and panicking. So like, part of what you need to do is like reassert yourself and assure people that things are okay.
Yes, indeed. A symbol of strength. Perhaps the Vortorum would would you join me and we can go to where the need is greatest?
Sure.
And she sort of like whistles, and you see out on this big balcony that she sort of took you out on. It's like some of these clouds sort of break away and form into this like like blue sort of chariot led by like cloud pegasi, and it sort of lands. It's big and it's a giant sized thing, so you all can jump on there too.
Teriel ain't got nothing on this.
And she says, "Please join me if you will." And so you can jump on the chariot should you so wish.
I will actually cast some healing magic on her as well, because you said she was beat up.
Yeah, she like got her forehead was bleeding a little bit. Her hair was
She was bleeding out while we were having that
I mean, not like
Can you heal her spear?
super serious injuries.
Heal her
but-
spear? I don't know, man.
Her spear?
It looks bent.
Oh, it does. The model, it's sort of like, she's like, no, I like it that way. It's just like better for when I'm mounted from riding, when I'm on the chariot, it's easier to swing the spear. I'm sorry, my models aren't perfect for you, Will.
Don't apologize.
Don't
Thought there was a reason.
Don't engage. So you guys, she like whisks you away on this sky cloud chariot thing, and you guys, you guys are helping the wounded. You are like, you see there's a contingent of other cloud giants on similar looking chariots. One guy's just like kind of riding what looks like a cloud surfboard thing through the sky, and they come up to her. She's getting reports of Section 12 is evacuated, and we've got that safe. We're working on the sky engine in that section of the city as well. So it seems like there's several like nodes, very similar to like how there were crystals sort of surrounding Moonstone. These ones seem to be like levitation engines surrounding the ring of the city. It's sort of like a wedding cake kind of shape, and you guys are we're up at the top where that circle was.
Sure.
So it seems to be most concentrated at the upper tiers of the city, and then it sort of sparses out at the bottom.
Sure.
So luckily, most of the sky engines were spared in some fashion or another. So, but you guys,
Cool.
There is like, this is a city beset with tragedy and like just catastrophic event has just occurred. But it is not as bad as it could have been because of your previous intervention with the fire giants and the train.
I'd like to
But we
fly
also
over.
set it off.
What? Shh. What?
Yeah.
I didn't say that out loud.
So by
I'm
destroying
keeping
like
that
the
to
last,
myself.
the other load of whatever, like, so I would say like maybe, 50 to maybe 75% of what was delivered was not capable of bringing the city to its knees or to like completely rend it asunder. But you
Killed its leader.
Yeah. So like but like there was still this long ongoing plot and whatever subversion they were playing at was still somewhat successful
Still worked.
inadvertently. So
I'd like to, if possible, if it's close enough, where one of the like smoke pillars is, like with one of the sky engines, I'd like to fly over to it and try to like project manage
Yes.
bucket brigade.
your superpower is management?
Yeah, like well, like crowd control.
Okay.
Like I want to like put on my like city guard.
Just do remember for a minute, you can only fly for a minute. So you have to get to.
I'll
Yeah,
be back.
5 rounds.
Hopefully he remembers that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Odds? You want to take odds?
So yeah. So you
3 to
got
1?
you can move.
I do have an extra movement.
Yeah.
in
So you can
combat.
like fly, and you have 5 rounds to do stuff. So you can fly for a fair distance, I would say. So you can like, you're just like darting around like a winged angel man, just showing up and being like, "You there, get this fire out!" Like, make me an influence
And all of a sudden,
with
out in the distance-
advantage because you look pretty friggin' cool.
Influence. Okay. 16.
16? Yeah, you like whip these people into shape. There are like mostly, cloud giants, but also like some, bird folk, humanoid size people up around this. A lot of like, flying creatures and just even some just regular like human people, dwarven people, like humanoid kinds of various kinds. But you like kind of whip them into shape. Their volunteer firefighter training kicks in. They start like putting out the fire around the sky engine building, and like you see this giant go through one of the doors, and like a couple of them go in there with some like timbers and things that they're like bracing this thing back into alignment. And you see them like you see the magical energy sort of funneled in and out and down these giant like crystalline tubes that sort of like directs the magic down as like levitation. You sort of feel it like sort of like straighten out a little bit more. And then you see the princess, now perhaps the queen, Nimera, is like flying around above you, like shouting out orders.
She can fly too.
She's got
on her sweet chariot.
Yeah, can I get a pickup?
Yeah, so once you're like
Orrin
down
is
on
falling out of the
the
sky.
ground, like these are all like kind of like crystalline glass structures that are they're all sort of like built into the clouds. Like there's a weird like kind of transition from the glass crystal into like the cloud itself, where it's like semi-solid and it's sort of like growing out of a cloud as if it was perhaps a cloud made solid form, which would be like a crystal glass type structure.
Ice.
So yeah,
We
it's
call
very
it
like
ice.
yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, so they it's like
It's really cold.
like solid cloud would look.
Yeah, ice.
As much as you could say. Ice, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
ice.
no, we have it on the ground too.
It's all ice. It's very chilly up here. I didn't realize how cold it was. Everyone's got ice skates. They're like
Sweet.
you're just doing like triple cow, triple cow,
Sow cow.
sow cow. That's the
Sow
word.
cow.
Yeah, 3 sow cows and triple lutz while wearing a blindfold. Yeah,
I don't think this is the time.
it's not the time. Yeah, so that's kind of you guys are helping out. It the day is a bit is elapsing. They have decided they are going to try to set down the city after a while on like to its sort of rightful place on the. If this is like 3 tiers of the wedding cake, the base of the city where the train would have come in is like the bottom 2 layers of the cake, right?
I think you might be marrying the princess tonight.
Like me personally, like
Yeah.
conducting the ceremony. I'm
No, I
happy to
think
do
you-
that.
I think you-
I'm good. I'm good.
I'll be the groom.
Yeah. So after
She's awesome.
let's all make I'd like one more skill check from each of you in however you would like to help stabilize this emergency as the Vortorum and bearers of goodwill and harbingers of the will of the gods.
I'm pointing and like do this.
Yeah, I think
I
you
know-
made
I
your
know
roll. I'll
that's
count
right.
that as your roll.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
I know you were pointing.
So you are like healing the sick and wounded, tending to.
My thought was to like hang out with the now queen to help her with her resolve to like project that, and then if I get set down in like an infirmary, on the streets, I will definitely walk around. and
Doctors
heal.
Without Borders.
Yeah, I will Doctors Without Borders this.
Okay. Make me a ministration
Unicef.
check, a ministry check. What do you have? Like religion?
Yeah, clergy.
Yeah, clergy skill or
Sure. I mean, I also have
It's a Red Cross, more
religion.
Red Cross.
Whatever.
More Red Crosses.
Yeah.
I think
whatever,
like
man.
I feel like it's your missionary ministrations skill set.
Great.
Do you have whatever that? So that could be an influence, I guess, if that's better for you, or a charisma based skill, a different charisma based. You tell me what you want to do.
Cool. Okay.
Stealth.
Stealth,
Definitely trickery.
backstabbing all these people.
Yeah. No, I'm going to, be like amongst the people using my Vortorum influence and my like healing magics to tend the people, like try to make sure as many people survive. Like I don't really have, I'm not so great in medicine, but like I'm good at healing and I have some mana points. So I'm just gonna expend all of those healing people and like exuding the calm.
Great. Let's call that also an influence check. Let's
Yeah.
call it influence with advantage.
We're the Vortorum now. It's all just influence.
Oh God. 11.
11. You are doing the best you can. There is just
All
there are
I
a lot
can-
of wounded.
yeah.
This is a big, like you've. Orrin's trying to get this city flying again, trying to organize the people. You are trying to heal, but there are many
Yeah.
to be healed, and there's not that many like, you know, medicine practitioners here in the Cloud City.
Sure. Cool.
But yeah, so you're doing a bang up job. You're doing
what I
what
do.
you can, but it's against rather overwhelming odds, and it feels like a drop in the bucket at this point. It's not entirely easy. But and Ravi, what are you
I
doing?
feel like me and Orrin are doing what we should be doing opposite things.
Yeah.
Because I was going to suggest you do this, but now I'm going to do this. Get with the town guard and see how many casualties they had, but also alert them that this was like due to fire giants. So if this went off, then it's possible that once we said like it got alerted to them in some way, shape, or form that this went off.
Okay, so there might be
So
like
to be on guard, double guard, you know, like be more mindful of fire giant activity, that when we land, maybe they're on their way with their forces because they saw this go off.
okay, great, yeah. So you're sort of like talking with the various people in charge to try to give them
Specifically in the guard.
be like, hey, this is happening, like this, giving them fair warning
The
of like
intel.
Yeah, all the intel of what's
like
going on.
downloading what's happening, why this happened.
One would think that if they did all this, they probably baked in something of a notification when it went off so they could do something else. Or
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so just, to be...
Make me an awareness check as you're sort of like talking with these guys.
That it could be the first wave of something or the catalyst of a bigger thing.
7.
7. Again, there's just like a lot of different people to try to get this information to. They seem to be dealing with one.
I know,
sort
but
of
like
thing
who's the
at the-
captain? Like who am I supposed to...
It's over there. It's
Oh,
Cumulus over there. He's the guy you got to
They
talk
are
to.
so unorganized.
Captain Cumulus?
Yep, that's him. That's my name. It's a family name. It's a man's name. Be quiet.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And yeah, it's General Cumulus to you. Thank you.
God.
Cumulonimbus? What?
That was my father. Thank you very much. Yeah. So yeah, you're not like you feel like there's just
God, Orrin
something
should
that
be doing
you're
this.
like.
Why am I
feel
doing
like
this?
there's something important that maybe I should be trying to get. Like I should be gathering intel as well. I'm giving these guys all this information, but it's just kind of in the back of your mind. You're like dealing with one thing and another. You're trying to find like where the efforts are needed. So it kind of is a passing thought, and then you just keep going.
Yep.
And Julius, you can also, as you're like sort of tending to the wounded and the words going out about that we're landing the city now that one of the
Good
other
word
engines
of
has been
mouth is
stabilized.
going
Make
out.
me an awareness check because you're sort of hearing the people talk.
Dude.
Oh no,
Killing it. 9.
9.
We are killing them.
Yeah, I
We
mean
are
you are
unaware.
like, yeah, there is. You hear. You know, most people are more concerned with like their families and you know, dealing with their houses. You know, that's not at the forefront of their mind about landing the city. That's just something they've been told,
Great.
and everyone's a little shell shocked, really.
Great.
But let's see, Orrin, as you are sort of seeing these engines come back online, and you're sort of seeing the descent being a little more controlled now, I'll give you an awareness check as
Save
well.
us, Orrin Orenson.
Yep. Sounds about right.
What'd you say? Awareness?
Awareness.
13.
13.
At least it was double digits.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's. I'm gonna say that's just about enough for this to occur to you.
If it's not, maybe it's better.
Yeah, as you're like doing this, you know, they're
Just about
as because I guess you're the closest to the engines and the people who are like controlling them through various you know like you know that in Superman with those little crystals in the thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that. That's how they control this
Are
thing.
they gnomes?
They are not gnomes. They are all cloud giants. These are all giant-sized things. Giant mages and you know, alchemist kind of
So no gnomes allowed
artificers,
sign?
maybe.
that?
No, you've seen some gnomes running around. Like there's some gnomes that live in the city.
I thought they were historical enemies. Sorry.
There's even Fae here, just out in the open.
There are giants and gnomes generally don't get along, but they in this city it seems there's at least some. You've seen many different humanoids of
That's what
various
I'm
kinds.
distracted by.
Yeah, but it does occur to you to be like, as you sort of hear the the landing protocols called out on the the communication crystals amongst the engines, there's a little bit of a like shock and surprise, like, oh really, like we're landing after all this time, and it occurs to you to ask, like, how long has it been since you guys have landed this city? And one of the cloud giants just sort of, as he's like adjusting all the crystal rods, just said, well, it's been at least 6 months since we've landed. I think that was the last time, was at least 6 months
10 million years
ago. And that with that 13 awareness check, that is about the time that the like Grand Vizier came aboard. So so this city, you realize that these people don't really know what's going on the ground level of the city.
Climb, halt, climb, climb.
Yeah. So it occurs to you that you're like, wait, we don't know. Those fire giants were going to like blow up that city.
Yeah.
With the train, and maybe they were going to drop off some more stuff that would explode the city. And like based on what you know that Ravi has been telling them, you're starting to piece together things. You're not quite there with the 13, but you're like, okay, this could be dangerous. Like this might be, we should see what's going on before we land.
Before
this city.
landing.
Yeah, like this might be.
Like we're just landing on another bomb.
Maybe.
You don't know. So that's what occurs to you in that moment as you are in between.
I mean, I'll
things
yell
and
like halt
doing the landing
or climb. That's my.
Okay.
It's a command.
So you climb. I command you climb. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? What we were ordered to land.
Cloud giant begins to climb.
It's climbing a ladder up to the second story.
Like we need a security check on the like landing pads before we land.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Someone get this information to General Cumulus because he needs to know.
Where's General Cumulus?
I don't know. Your friend was talking to him, the little one with the red robes and the.
Guys, if you can hear me.
You know that's not how it doesn't work. You know it's not how it works.
He's thinking out loud.
Plus, I don't think we're anywhere near each other.
No, I mean, like, can you halt it though?
We can.
Halt it,
we can
halt,
okay,
halt,
he
halt.
like, you see him grab this like giant crystalline like thing, like the all halt, all stop, goes up, it's like an emergency. These clarions start sounding, and you feel like the descent sort of like start to slow down. And
The Titanic's gonna hit the iceberg.
if you look outside,
Iceberg
the city is maybe like you're maybe 500 feet up above this big flat disc on top of the city that is like a perfect little landing pad for this thing.
Yeah, that thing's rigged.
So, yeah, you're like 500 feet up. It
I'll
looks like
start
a giant.
running back to my friends.
Okay, yeah, you find Ravi pretty easily. He's running around looking for some guy named Cumulus.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's who I'm looking for too.
Wait, what?
We need
Yeah,
General Cumulus.
Yeah, this guy just keeps giving me the runaround. Like they are so unorganized.
You see at that
What have
point,
you been doing?
Princess Numera and Julius swoop down and see you guys, and
Also, why did we stop?
they say, "What's going on? Why have we stopped?"
Are we sure that there's not a bomb on the ground?
We don't know. We have to make a landing. We have to repair. We have to.
Can we communicate with them?
Oh, that might make sense.
I don't know. I mean, it's the. We're gonna have a hard enough time landing as it is. We don't have a very good base. It might be a little rough landing.
What about this cloud Pegasus?
We can take it down to the surface. Sure, certainly. Certainly.
Yeah, we should probably
what's
go check
going on?
it out.
We do have those dinner reservations.
Well, gotta go. This has been fun.
We think there's a bomb down there. Go check it out. Bye.
You raise a good point. If you guys haven't been down there in a long time, I assume the fire giants got all the stuff.
I mean, if they got stuff up here, maybe they have something down here.
that city could be down there, could be in worse shape than up here.
They were trying to put stuff down there the last time that we tried,
for when it's supposed to land.
I mean, you guys can see that it's the wall, the outer wall seems intact, and it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
seem
when it lands.
For
crazy.
now.
But
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
take
that's
this-
gonna be
well,
the
certainly
trigger.
we can take my chariot down and do a.
Is there someone else who has a chair? You're just very important. So
True.
Where's this General Cumulus guy?
Oh, he's probably in the war room, which was
Yeah, I feel like we should be in there right now.
Up in the palace. Okay, very well. We'll go find him.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go up
like,
there.
do you have like, yeah.
So yeah, she'll fly you up to the it's on the palace level, like
Cool.
the top tier. You guys have been running around on like the lower levels where the sky engines are. And so you fly up there. There's a large chamber. You see a bunch of like armored cloud giant dudes.
These guys are so big.
With these big like, two twin forked spears that they all seem to have as like kind of a symbol of the military here. And there's a like a big bearded dude, like a cloud made of like a beard made of clouds
Cloud made of
around
beards.
him, and
Santa.
he's sort of wearing like sort of like scale kind of armor that seems to be made of like the same sort of crystalline
Ice.
ice, like sky glass.
May I get some more sky glass for my drink, please?
It's just like it's like kind of iridescent. Like it's like it looks kind of cool. It's like I'm thinking like Agamemnon, like Greek style armor, and he's got like this big plumed helmet on.
Sure.
Brother of Menelaus, and so he's looks like he's shouting
Agamemnon.
orders and like looking at repairs and like charts and various things around this giant table. And there's people coming and going, messengers and guards and things like that. Whoa!
Sorry, that was loud.
I say,
Eyes on me.
who are you?
Where? Huh?
He looks
Eyes on
down,
me.
looks straight down at you.
We need
Yeah, this dude's like 24 feet tall. Yes.
everybody gather around.
He picks you up, puts you on the table
Yeah,
so he can see you a little bit
I
better.
knew he should be here, not me. I don't know what I was doing.
We need a sector sweep on all walls of the
Sectors?
sectors of
The lower city, the ground
the
level.
lower
Yeah.
city. We
Okay.
need 2 teams on each sector. Take your chariots. Report sitrep back to me.
Very well.
We're looking for this.
Who is this?
We're looking. Eyes on me. We're looking for this.
Who are you?
Present the.
We're
This
looking
is
for
what
this.
we're looking for, everybody.
Fire giant explosions. Explosives. I know it's small, but
Okay.
Get out. This city can't float forever. Go. Go, 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 go.
You heard the small, impressive man. Everyone go. And then you see like several of the lesser, the junior officers like jumping on their chariots and again, they sort of like whistle like different frequencies and they bust out of the clouds and like form around them. And then they just kind of like, and just jump off the balcony, whistle,
Yes.
and it forms underneath them and they're, and they
cool.
fly
Whoa.
down in a big formation. He's like, great, wonderful. We've sent them all down there. Who are you again? You're just so commanding. Your presence is just, I dig it.
Well, this is the end of Julius. Do you want to?
Jules.
Jules, do you want to take it from here?
What, do you want me to introduce you?
Jules, that is a
Just-
cool name.
Just introduce the.
We're the Vortorum, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Orrin.
What?
Ravi.
And we just
Nice to meet you.
happened to
Yeah, we showed up on a bad day, but we're here to help. And it
Finn.
occurred to the smart one here that there's a good chance that there's some traps. This is just what happened up here was maybe just the beginning.
catalyst.
The lead domino. And what's happening down there could be worse. So landing might not be the best idea. We inadvertently,
Could blow this place sky high.
ran into some fire
No,
giants.
Not in a good way.
Not
we
in a
were
good
on
way.
we were on your shores a couple weeks back, and we intercepted some nefarious fire giant activity. They had like a big train bomb heading for the lower city. We were able to divert it
Commandeer that.
and send it back to the fortress from
they
which
were
it
planning
came,
on blowing up the lower city?
or the wall or something. I don't know. I mean, like we
Oh.
didn't really get the plan. We just realized we were
We
on
just
a train
know
with
it
a
was dangerous.
bomb, and it was
Interesting.
headed
And
to
that
you.
they said they don't know what's coming.
But then things get weird for the Vortorum, so we
Strange.
had to go other
Well,
places
very well.
first.
We had to
This
flee.
is all very troubling.
Yeah, tough day.
Here's the issue. We cannot stay afloat. We cannot stay aloft much longer. We are running on emergency power through the sky engines. If the report comes back that things are clear, we will attempt to make a landing. Otherwise, we
fine.
will have to divert and perhaps I don't know how far we'll be able to make it, but
Do we have
There's
lifeboats?
can't
there's
maintain this
another
altitude for
landing
much
spot nearby.
Where?
Moonstone. It's not
That's
there.
not that
That's
nearby.
far away. That is a day's travel.
From up here, it seemed. Sorry.
Oh no, sure. That's. I
Sorry.
mean, it's a good idea. We'll take.
Yeah,
we're,
I mean,
we're
is there-
brainstorming. We're
is there, like,
spitballing.
an emergency
We're storm giants. We like to
landing?
brainstorm. We're cloud giants. Shit.
Is there like an emergency landing spot? Like, can you set this thing down in like a clearing? What about like a water landing?
Your seat can be used as a flotation
Do you have a
device.
flotation device? Like, do we have lifeboats? Like,
He like snaps his finger and like these little cloud life
guys
vests.
did
run out.
You guys did like whistles
what if
and
everybody,
chariots
everybody
came
snaps
out.
at the same time? Can you make like a
million-
soft cloud pillow to land on to
Or, like,
help
a
the
lot of
fall?
chariots?
I suppose we could
Solidify a
somehow
cloud.
Maybe some ice.
I mean, there's probably like you could. So this place is it's that deserty sort of like
Yeah.
plateau mesa looking kind of. There's a lot of canyons and fissures and stuff all around. So it's not exactly like super flat terrain, but there might be something nearby. He's like an emergency landing that could potentially work. We won't get very far from the city if it is in fact compromised in some way, but perhaps we could avoid the fate of what happened to the floating city if we put it down for repairs. But we would be fairly vulnerable in that position until we get the engines back
better
online.
vulnerable than dead.
Very well. Yes. And so you guys are talking about over these plans, and there is like a one of the chariots returns. The guy is a little bit worse for wear, and
down there.
little scorch marks and things on the sky wheels, and one of the Pegasus wings are a little bit singed. He
Speak,
says,
man.
Speak. He says, the tiny man was right. They were waiting for us. There's fire giants. We're lying in wait at the landing zone.
I knew
They
it.
had us surrounded. They had catapults. And scorpions trained on our position. Had we got much lower, but the whole city would have been besieged from the ground. We have to put down somewhere else.
I knew it. No fire.
There.
Uh-huh.
And then
What if we bamfed them all to the teleport thing? Everyone in. Everyone, one by one. Come on. Boop,
evacuate the city. It could be done. We'd need some time.
To where to Jastian? Yeah.
That's the only place it can go.
Well, we actually don't know. We didn't actually look.
It's like in the basement of the Bone Palace. Maybe that's not the best idea.
But I mean, better than like a whole bunch of people dying.
True.
Well, I know, but do they just like bamf and then like explode through the Bone Palace because they're humongous?
There was like a port entrance, right? With like
Yeah, I mean, it was
Jastian-
like you were in a big underground vault. This was like a little side chamber, but it was big enough. A giant could stand in it, like not
Okay.
hundreds of giants, but
No, but one at a time.
yeah, if you needed to, like, you could
potentially do that. Like, just throwing it out there.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I'm out of my depth when it comes to like city sieges and crashing.
It's like you're the Vortorum.
done
Are you? You're the Vortorum. Yes.
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 There's the portals answer to you. There is. Get the
Oh yeah, we were
get
told
the
we could-
Magus in here. Get him in here. We need to talk to him.
Magus, what? No, I'm the Archmagus. It's their Magus.
There are.
Because we did say they could be used to teleport armies.
Yes, there are
Move troops.
rumors. There are things. It would. I don't understand.
I can
what
go
would
work on
be-
that.
I don't understand what
Yeah.
would be, but the power of the portals can be extended. If
To the
you
whole
could,
city, maybe.
we have but a little bit of time at this altitude before we have to put
How
down.
much-
But if we
How
could
much time are we talking?
We teleport the
direct
city.
where we go, perhaps with enough magic, we could put the city somewhere else. The whole city through the portal.
What?
They answer to you.
Yeah, so how much time are we
Sure.
talking?
Let's go do
we
that.
have we have less than an hour, 30 minutes at
Cool.
best.
All right. Well, we're gonna go work on that.
Let's go work on that.
Great. And
Where's the
Princess
chariot at?
In the
Numera
mean-
says, "I'll take you. Let's go." And she takes you back up to the throne room in her chariot.
All right. I think
What
everybody.
do we do about the siege,
And in
though?
the
I
meantime,
guess-
fire on those positions. So you see
Fire
them
on
like
the physicians? What?
on those positions.
Oh.
So
Right,
they're
they're
like they're
conductors.
taking aim with their they have like on the outer ring of the third, the
Yeah,
city.
fire, man.
They have like these
Fight
they're
back.
sort of pointing them down. They start shooting like giant you see like these giant cracks of lightning just erupting from down
Sweet.
there like just raining fire down on this
On fire?
on this city, on these fire giants, like lightning, but like just like a friggin' alien spaceship. It's like
Sweet.
blue fire
Sick.
from all sides. Turns out the sky engines can actually be used as weapons as well. So
Well,
that
might-
will cut down on their time. They're probably on the inside of the 30 minutes now. But
guys.
Exactly.
guys.
Priorities.
yes, we'll be able to maintain this level. We'll be able to maintain this for a while.
He said
okay.
move the city through the portal.
Yeah,
or
man,
last I
people of
checked
the
city.
I mean,
What was
last-
the word?
Yeah.
I remember I looked, and I
Well-
think this thing is able to like transport a lot more than just 3 people at a time.
Yeah,
so,
and we got us. We got Godstones. Like, let's give it hell.
But did he mean the city?
Yeah, we gotta find
no,
out,
no,
man.
no, I don't think the city below us, but what's up in the
Yeah,
The Cloud City.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we just
by it,
transported above Jastian?
That's
That
the only
sounds like a
place
bad idea.
I can think of that this would go though. Where else would it go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess let's
Let's
go
see.
back up to the portal.
Yeah. So you guys swing up to the portal of the city in the throne room at the top of the city, and you are able to sort of take a look at it. The throne room is as you left it. There are a few guards up there working on exhuming the body of the king, and their tears are being shed, and
Sure,
they're
sure.
like there's a priest up there like doing some last
wait.
rites and
We're
incense
small.
and stuff.
It doesn't matter.
We can just.
Yeah, so you guys go into the portal, and you can start examining it. You can make an Arcana check. You can give multiple help actions to help in this endeavor. You can make separate checks or whatever you feel is appropriate for the moment.
What's lit up? Like, what are our?
Options.
Yeah, what?
What cities are
Yeah, what's? What?
So
not
the
cities, but-
Jastian rune is
lit?
is lit. It's lit. Let's see. You've got there is one that you recognize as the moon symbol. There's one for Sarala. It is not lit up. And the third option is a symbol you haven't seen before, but looks like kind of like waves. I think you guys did know them because you have the book.
Marina?
It's Marina, yeah. So they seem to be like the 3 most proximal areas.
Is
those-
Marina lit up?
Marina does not seem to be lit up either. It looks like it's just between Jastian and
and we can
Rowana.
only light up things from where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have access to
Yeah.
Jastian, Sarala, Marina. You have the Rowana symbol where you are, and then there's the 5th, like sort of
Timepiece.
But the only place we can go is Jastian.
Vortorum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so- Sarala,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only one lit up right now is
Yeah,
Jastian.
and like technically the like
time.
the timer, but it seems to be the more you look at it, the more you're like that is a special one. It is completing the symbol of 5. 5 is very important in this world. Like it's important to the Vortorum. It's important. So that 5th
makes
one
sense.
is sort of
2, 3, 4, 5, and it makes like the
like it's
Vortorum
almost it completes
Like
the
symbol,
symbol
you know
of
what
the
I mean?
Vortorum, like that ring of 5
Well-
things. So it's possible that given enough magical energy poured into this thing, it could potentially do something greater than intended. It could.
Let's give it hell. I'm going to use insight. I've guidance on my buddies, and then I'm going to use insight and like clutch the Saralan pearls, and intuition, like call on my intuition in Sarala and see like, all right, if we use our godstones, if we pour all of our power into this portal, like what's the best direction? Like how do we do this? How do we make this work?
Okay, make me an insight roll.
We'll go with the outer one. Hey, all right.
Nice.
23.
Ooh, yeah, nice. With a 23, you sort of feel the warm energy of the moon
Ooh, icy
necklaces. Sort of
You're
like
closer to the moon right now. The moon's-
yeah, we're a little higher up. You're about 500 feet up. So
We
you're
were very closer, but not
you're
anymore.
closer to the, and you see like kind of a vision of almost like a waking dream of the rune circle, the teleportation circle, like glowing, and that it is like you see other like veins energy coming out of it. Your vision is sort of like suddenly you're getting a 10,000 foot view of the city.
Yeah.
The whole thing sort of engulfed in these magical ley lines and veins.
Cool.
And you are like you see the Jastian rune sort of glowing, and that all that energy is sort of that like greenish energy, and that is associated with Jastian. And you think that it would take the power of a god, but it would take enough like energy that you could potentially grab this whole city and like
including the
include it and
below
then
it?
put it somewhere nearby, but not in the teleportation circle.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could like,
well,
given enough energy.
I communicate that to my buds.
One
Like,
of
all right,
these?
check it out, guys. So we all need to join hands. Make sure Godstones, and
Don't have one of those.
we pour. It's all right, man.
We need you on the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we pour all of our energy in. This whole thing has ley lines. We see visualize there's the ley lines. This whole thing is in ley lines, and we just cover the whole floating city with magic, and then we can put it somewhere close by safe.
Cool. All right. Everyone make me let's call it a mental save. Make me maybe a mental saving throw as you guys sort of like decide to push your energies into this circle, calling upon your various godstones and connections to the Vortorum.
Does guidance go to that too, or no?
I will give you advantage on this roll because
Okay.
you are the Vortorum.
Mental save. So one of the okay.
One of the mental
Okay, that doesn't matter for me
capacities.
too much, but yeah. Should I do this one? No, I want to do these.
Double 14. 19.
19. Excellent.
Natural 20,
Boom.
23.
Natural 20. All right.
Inara, we are all Inara.
Okay, not terrible. Also 19.
A 19, a 19, and a natural 20, which gives you a 23.
3.
Excellent. So as you guys are like reading, like pouring these energies, concentrating on the magic that brought you here, that like sort of teleportation gut flip, your vision sort of changes as you're looking at this. It's still in the back of your mind, but it starts to, instead of that like green glow of Jastian, it starts to eke out and be purple. You see like Orrin like sort of just really concentrating, like trying to make good for something. He's trying to like and somehow with the natural 20, like he sort of comes to the fore as the strongest will in this guidance thing.
The only will.
Yes, will. And you see you see a familiar face, Orrin, like sort of appear before you. That same sort of like fully realized, winged woman that appeared to you, Inara herself, sort of appears. She's a little distant, like kind of not right in front of you, but like sort of you see an awareness come over her mind, and she's looking around like she wants to. She's reaching out for you, like she can, like she's looking, but she's sort of like quite restrained. And then you see her like think for a second, look at you, and she sort of like channels some energy between her hands, reaches out to you. You feel it like kind of go into your necklace with the godstone in it, and then permeate your whole body. And you see an image of Jastian, like the god you had just had drinks with last week, sort of show up, and she kind of nods to this image of Jastian, and he steps through the portal suddenly before you at the top of this cloud city and says, I got a ring, said maybe you guys could use a little help. What are we doing?
The whole city needs to get out of here.
The whole city?
Through the hole. Let's go.
Set it down.
All right,
Set
let
it
me
down
see what
somewhere
I can
close.
do.
Oh, you're a
He said, first of all,
fucking beast.
and drinks appear in all of your hands. And he says, I've got this. You guys give me a hand?
Always.
You see him like reach into the two symbols of Rowana and Jastian into the circle, like his hands just go into the symbol.
Is that good? I don't know
And
if
you
that's
hear
good.
this like rumbling, and you see like all these ley lines start to crackle around, just like in your vision, grabbing the city like almost in a giant net.
General,
And-
call in the troops.
They're coming, and you see like everyone's landing, and like this thing is, and you feel that same sort of stomach flip, but this time it's the walls, the very walls around you.
Oh gosh. Oh god.
And you go through this portal, and you hear this sort of echoing voice like, "Hold on, lads, we'll find a landing," and then you hear, "Land ho!" And over on the hill, just behind the Bone Palace, there's a nice where all those beautiful flowers have just been recently harvested.
The children.
The children. You suddenly like nothing. A pristine meadow, like butterflies flitting around. There's nobody out there, and suddenly like, and it just like appears out of nowhere, and inverts itself back into place.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
And he says, "Very well. If that'll be all,
Dude.
I've got a friend to catch over at the Wandering Tavern. I've got a dinner resi."
Thanks, bro.
Flicks out of there. Knuckles snaps,
man.
disappears. You have one more full glass. You now have two.
Glad I met that guy. The princess, is she the queen?
No,
she was there. Yeah,
she's here. Everyone made it
See?
onto the city, avoiding
we're not full of
a
shit.
siege from the fire giants that now apparently control the base level of Zerda, the capital city, which has
That's
now
probably
been
fine.
magically transported thanks to the power of the gods and the direction of the Vortorum to the city, to Jastian itself, and they'll be able to repair their city in peace without being besieged by the fire giant army. So yet another battle you guys have intervened in.
Starting to think we shouldn't travel anywhere.
Here you are.
Maybe we should just stay put.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about this time that you hear kind of like a large clarion bell, similar to the one on Jastian's ship, and you hear this giant like chink, 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 and it sort of echoes out, and you see the giant chain bridge that is attached to the Wandering Tavern starts to like tighten up, and it's starting to go.
Dinner.
Great.
My bad.
Are you guys trying to get over there?
Yes.
It's not too far to the wharf. You could try to make it.
Are you good, princess? General?
Yes, we're
This
fine.
is Jastian, by the way.
What?
Yeah, we're in
Oh,
Jastian.
I wondered who that was. All right.
Yeah, we fixed him
This
later. But
Jaro
we,
is right there.
Oh, great. Well, what's that floating?
Are you good?
yeah, we gotta
Yes, we're
catch
good.
that.
We'd like to. I'd love to go see what keeps
Don't
their
worry.
city
You
aloft.
deal with this. We gotta go.
Great. All right.
What, this feels wrong. Maybe.
So you're like, all right. See you later. Gotta go. Bye.
Hey, we just crash landed your city with a god. We're out. This has been real.
Yeah, so they're working on the repairs, and you guys are, if you want to try to catch the Wandering Tavern before it seems to be pulling away, you can attempt to do
I'd really
so.
like to.
Okay. Your Highness, I am so sorry. I know this has been a hell of a day. We will talk soon.
Great. All right, so you guys are running down the city as fast as you can to try to get haste. Yeah, haste, Moon.
I think it just makes me. I just think it makes me catch up with
Great.
you.
Awesome. You
No,
guys
Yeah, you
are
already
I don't
used your
have the
wings
wings.
today. You can't use them again.
I just am screaming.
I
wait,
just have things in my pockets.
Glitter, glitter,
That
glitter.
will be on a yes.
you actually run faster than me.
It's true.
Especially with your big armor now.
Yeah.
Clank, clank, clank.
Can I use the Hadouken like the base gloves in Fortnite?
No.
Do it backwards.
Yeah.
So you can
so I
push
could
yourself.
just
Yeah,
propel
or like the
myself.
ground to jump.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are racing down the city.
Looking
Various
real classy.
Yeah, you're like, look, cool. People are just like getting out of the way now for you. Like they see you coming. Move! Everybody move! It's like Fezzik, and everyone's just like parting ways. Like no matter where they are from, they're just like, oh shit, the Mortorum are on the way. Stitch to the side. Julius, you are well ahead of your friends. You see, you guys it's sort of attached to this like large stone pillar sitting out on the wharf. There's like a wooden like ramp up to it amongst all the port buildings and things. It's sort of like this catwalky kind of dock port area. And you are running as fast as you can. You see these giant chains, like large enough to be bridges. The links are just like one giant bridge. You guys ever play God of War? It's like that when you're on that big that chain out to the floating island on Olympus. Never, that's the thing. That's what I'm imagining. And you like as you're running up this wooden ramp, you see the last like the big claw anchor things that are holding it to. You see it like get pulled up, and it sort of like drifts away. No. And you guys are left standing
Jules,
on the top of this.
5:30.
Just
we put the deposit down
a moment too late to get on the Wandering Tavern.
Why did you introduce them?
Yeah. So with that moment, as you guys sort of see that opportunity slip from your grasp, we will shift perspectives for a brief moment to the top observation deck on the Wandering Tavern itself. 3 figures stand on a balcony, sort of looking down at the town of Jarrow, looking at these 3 figures who have sort of ran up and tried to get on. They're waving in the distance, getting further and further away.
Stop. No.
Halt. Climb.
Yeah.
No, don't climb.
As the sun goes down, the lanterns surrounding them on this giant floating tavern that is a mishmash of tons of different buildings from different realms. These 3 figures just kind of curiously watch these other 3 folks down on you, the 3 of you, Orrin and Julius and Ravi, as they drift away on the floating tavern.
I give him a finger.
The Perrin finger.
The Perrin finger.
One of them turns over and whispers to another and says, "Gods preserve us. It has begun." And we will see who these 3 figures might be in a little mini arc campaign that we are doing, where we will be changing things up here at the Peak. So don't be afraid to check that out. It'll be a little mini arc on the Wandering Tavern, this giant realm traveling floating tavern in the sky, and we'll meet some new characters possibly related to our heroes. If you want to skip over this arc, if it's already happened, you can pick up the story with Orrin, Julius, and Ravi in our videos in a few weeks from this point. But they should be up on the when we go back to that story. We will have some decisions to make. There is some time now that these guys will be choosing what they are doing, what plot threads
we
should be researching.
Now it sounds like helping Cloud Giant.
Yeah, we should go back.
Well, Mr. Train.
Yeah, Mr. Resin.
So,
Right.
what do you need?
We'll find out next time here at the Peak.